What is up, my optimistic empire? My YouTube account makes the introduction not necessary, yet I'll delight you with one anyway. I'm Christian Maracle. Okay, now you know who I am. Bet you're expecting a big pyro blast to kick off the video. No, not for this, no. It's a Q&A video. We're looking to just sit down, relax, and answer some questions here. Anyway, first off, I want to say thank you guys for the support you gave me at the time I was off for 4 months, and I hope you guys are staying safe during this pandemic. Things have been great over here. Different, obviously, but Mama Maracle and I are doing everything we can to stay safe, and it's always good to see you guys. In the meantime, I posted on my community page a couple days ago that I was going to be doing a Q&A for this day, obviously. And here we go. I got 25 questions I'm going to be answering out of nearly 300. Wow. People had a lot to ask me. Although quite a number of them have been the same question over and over again, so no duplicates. So don't worry, there's no duplicate questions here. Alright, here we go. First question, sum it up. What was your original reaction to Edge's surprise return in the Royal Rumble? My initial reaction to that, of course, was, okay, I'll admit it. Throughout leading up to the Royal Rumble this year, I was like, there's no chance Edge is coming back. It's, like, not possible unless you guys want him to die or whatnot. I think even he would not go through with it. And Edge himself had even denied it. And so many crazy shit was happening leading up to the Royal Rumble. When it happened, when I heard that music, when he entered at number 21 this year, I was hanging out with my brother Long Neck Josh at his house in Virginia. We watched the show together because we were originally going to be at WrestleMania before it got canceled because of the pandemic. But when I watched Royal Rumble with him, the one thing he keeps telling me is he wishes he took a picture of my reaction because I was just stunned. I was stunned. My jaw was dropped. And I was like stunned for like several minutes. Didn't know what to do, what to say. Realized I was wrong. And then I'm like, okay, I was wrong. Hey, unlike most people, I don't come up with an excuse saying, yeah, I kind of thought he would come back secretly. I did not say any of that because I didn't. I didn't think he was ever going to come back. And when he did, I was like, wow. Now that you're back doing, would you do a Sins collaboration with Long Neck Josh in the future? As of right now, I got no plans for a collaboration with Josh or with anybody when it comes to the Sins videos. Josh appeared on Losers Lounge podcast recently and some episodes of Maracle Gaming. But we haven't really thought through about a potential collaboration on Sins videos because I want to just quickly tell you guys, Josh is moving on to college soon. So he's going to be focusing a lot on his future, so there may be a chance that his presence on my channel may be limited, because I don't want to stress him out. I want him to focus on his own future, but I will always keep you guys updated on how he's doing. But Josh had even told me he's definitely down to collaborate for a Sins video in the future, if ever there's a chance that comes down the road. So we'll see. Never say never, guys. Hey Christian, when are we getting AEW Sins back? By the way, love your videos, keep up the great work. First of all, thank you Cameron for the support, and to answer your question, yes, AEW Sins will be back later this month. So right now I got a couple of WWE pay-per-views that I need to finish up first, but then aside from that, we will be getting to the AEW Sins, whether it be Revolution and Double or Nothing, because All Out is coming out on September 5th, and I want to get those shows done prior to that show, so non-wrestling related, but what's your top 3 favorite restaurants to eat from? P.S. I am glad you're back. I miss seeing you in my feed. Well, thank you for the support. I'm sorry I've been gone, man. It's been crazy, but I needed this break. Anyways, non-wrestling related. Obviously, here's the thing. Just wanted to point this out. If I'm doing a Q&A in the future, you don't have to just resort to just asking me questions about wrestling. You can ask me any question. It's okay. Anyway, top 3 favorite restaurants to eat from? Oh, God. I like Red Lobster. They got some good shit over there. I like Chinese buffets. There's so many different variety of Chinese buffets, but they have such great food. It's always just fun to be there. I've not been to a Red Lobster or a buffet since the pandemic started. I know Red Lobster and other places have reopened. Ontario is on stage 2. Some places are on stage 3 of reopening, but I just haven't done it yet because, I don't know, it could be I just want to keep myself safe for now, but sometime soon I will definitely consider that. Alright, that was only 2, I need to name a third. Hard to say, but let's just say I like seafood. Hey Christian, what would you do with Finn Balor after he got injured in 2017 against Seth Rollins at SummerSlam when he came back? First off, Seth Rollins injured Finn Balor in 2016, not 2017. What would I have done with Finn Balor? There's not much I would have done with him, although I probably would have done quite a bit. I mean, here's the thing. When he came back in 2017, he had a feud with Bray Wyatt, a few feuds with Corbin, and he didn't really do a lot much. I think I probably would have bumped him up in the Intercontinental/US title picture. But with all due respect, Finn Balor just is not world title material to me. He may have been the inaugural Universal Champion, but he's just not a guy I could take a look at and say that's the top guy in the company. What's your opinion on the whole AEW versus NXT situation, the demo, etc.? By that you're talking the viewership thing? I'm not really a big fan of it. I honestly don't pay attention. I mean, people always like, once AEW or NXT is done, they basically like to measure each other's dicks. That's what I call it. It's a dick measuring contest. That's all the whole AEW versus NXT thing is a dick measuring contest. What other games will you be playing on Maracle Gaming? As right now, as you guys know, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto, not San Andreas, sorry. But I wouldn't mind playing San Andreas. Grand Theft Auto 5, and most recently The Last of Us Part 2, which is going to be the weekly thing going on Sunday. I'm actually thinking of expanding Maracle Gaming and now adding into Saturday slots, because I want to try and expand more, just on the very case that people are saying The Last of Us 2 is kind of like getting a little boring for them, and they want to see me expand. So that's what I'm considering. I've been speaking with some friends of mine, thinking we should play some games on a Saturday slot, record more videos, maybe Grand Theft Auto again, or maybe let's try something else. Let's play Minecraft. Let's play Fortnite. Just kidding, I'm not playing Fortnite. Y'all are not seeing me play Fortnite. I've looked at WWE 2K Battlegrounds. I'm not really a big fan of the wrestling video games, but I've been thinking about potentially playing it. Every now and then, I also occasionally hang out on my friend PJ's YouTube channel, PSN Cool, PJHQ, I believe that's what it is. There's so much to that. He's also got over 100,000 subs. Occasionally we hang out, play Grand Theft Auto Online on his live streams. I'll always keep you up to date. I'll always keep you up to date if I'm ever playing with him again. But we'll see what happens with Maracle Gaming. We'll see how it goes. Will Maracle Gaming be live after your pre-recordings thus far? The reason that a lot of these games are pre-recorded is because my live stream sucks ass. The reason my live stream sucks ass is because my Wi-Fi connection sucks ass. I've done some live streams on Q&As, and I saw that even that has had connection issues. It's been extremely difficult to... I've tried doing some live streaming on some games. I did like some private live streams just so I can test it out. And I looked at the quality. I'm like, holy shit, that's just bad. And I can hardly hear my voice because like the quality sucks. So the reason you haven't been seeing live streams of me playing video games and you said you've been seeing pre-recorded videos is because that's your best chance of seeing great quality content. My question is, if you could return to in-ring action, what company would you prefer? And based on their current roster, who would you want your debut to be against and at what event? Oh, that's a crazy thing. If I were to return to in-ring action, which I don't see is likely, honestly, I don't think I'd sign with any company anytime soon. I would stay in the indie scene here in Ontario because we have a lot of great indie shows, whether it be in places like Toronto, Hamilton, London, Kitchener, Waterloo. So many great wrestlers. There's too many to pick from, but I wouldn't mind having a match with any of them. I mean, people like Pretty Ricky. That's an example of a guy. He's kind of had a little bit of a run-in with me the last time I attended a show in November. That was funny as hell. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. Are you planning on doing any WWE Taboo Tuesday or Cyber Sunday vids? Yes. Yes, I am. Because I'm expanding the Throwback Thursdays to be any pay-per-view that took place 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. You know, just anything that's not the present day. Whether being connected to an upcoming event or not. If I'm doing the here's the thing. I'm thinking about how I'm going to do the Cyber Sunday videos, given the fact that those matches and stipulations and opponents were determined by fans voting. I might consider bringing back the fan sins for Cyber Sunday. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is, I don't know if a lot of people know what this is. It's called corn soup. Corn soup. Here's the thing. I'm Native American. This is one of our specialty dishes. corn soup is a really delicious meal. It's got it's got kidney beans. It's a kidney corn. The broth is amazing. Put a little additional salt in it. It brightens the whole thing up. It's so good. My mom, Mama Maracle, she is a master at making this shit. And I've been learning how to make it myself. So, I can make my own batches. It's some really good stuff. Should AEW keep on doing unsanctioned matches? Maybe. Perhaps, yes. It can be violent and brutal and it's cool and holy shit, that just happened, didn't it? But if you do it too much, you're overexposing it. Don't overexpose things. I just hope AEW doesn't overexpose things like WWE does a lot. What do you think on the current pandemic? Pretty much the same thing anybody would think on the current pandemic. It's definitely a big change compared to what we're used to. It's difficult to handle sometimes because you're in quarantine or you're limited to things you can do, and you gotta wear a mask everywhere you go. That's right, I don't leave my house unless I have a mask on me, and I always make sure Mama Miracle is safe. Things are different, but after all these months, I'm kind of getting used to the new normal. Because I know for a fact this is just how it is, guys. This pandemic is just going to stay like this for the foreseeable future. And good God, the United States really needs to get their shit together because they don't know how to handle this goddamn pandemic. But I'm not going to start talking about that right now. I just want to say that's my thoughts on it. But, I'm doing my part to keep distant from others. I'm doing my part to always wash my hands, avoid touching my face, and always making sure to wear a mask and always be sanitized, okay? Because you got to remember, guys, stay safe out there. That's a main priority. What are your favorite horror movies? Keep up the good work. First of all, you said favorite tight horror movies. But I know you meant to say favorite. My favorite horror movies, the type of ones that disturb you. You know, I mean, people have a variety of things, whether it's a slasher film, a horror movie like a ghost film or a demon thing, that sort of thing. I like those ones as well, but I kind of like the horror films that give like real life, about real life stuff that can happen. Example, one of my favorite horror movies of all time was released 2 years ago. It's called Hereditary, and that movie, I admit, it fucked me up when I watched it in the movies. I had to go out of the theater for about 5 minutes because I thought I was going to throw up. Because, like, the whole thing, that movie just shook me up. Not many movies can shake me up like that. Will there be a special video for your 1000th video? You're on 967. Wait, 900. I'm on Sins video 967? Is this guy from 2023 or something? Or 2024? Let's see. Where am I at? 512. 512. 967. This guy's from the future, guys. And apparently sub to PewDiePie is still a thing in the future. Wow. Of course I'll do something for the 1000 Sins video. The 1000 Sins video is the end. It actually is going to be the end. But it's a long way from now, and I'm not on 967. You think you could do a Sins video on the Chaperone? Sure, I wouldn't mind doing a Sins video on the Chaperone. I mean, after all, it's a good movie. And actually, it's not really that good of a movie, but Triple H was funny, and it was kind of entertaining. Maybe I'll consider do a Sins video on the Chaperone. What do you think, guys? Should I do a Sins video on the Chaperone? I think I should. What type of phone do you have? The kind that you can call and text with. How did I come up with the name Hunter Bane? Actually, as a matter of fact, that's a very interesting question. Came up with the name Hunter Bane based off of the fact that Hunter Bane is like 3 words put together. Hunt, Raw, and Bane. The term hunt, obviously everybody knows what the word hunt means. You know, hunting, killing. Ra. Ra is the Egyptian god of light. At least I think that's what that is. And Bane is like a poison. So if you put it together, it's like Hunter Bane is someone who is like my dark side, hunting to poison the light within me and surround it with darkness. That's why I came up with the name, Hunter Bane. Do you like waffles? Hell yeah, I like waffles. Although I prefer pancakes. But waffles, that's a good breakfast. Are you a cat person or a dog person? Actually, are you a cat or dog person? I like pussy. But I wouldn't mind getting some bitches in. How do you deal with people who are ignorant and try to turn you down? That is a very difficult thing to do. But here's the thing: if people are ignorant, they try to put you down all because it's like helps their own selfish needs. Let them talk. They don't know shit about you. The only person who knows truly who you are is yourself. People can look at me on the internet and think that they know everything about Christian miracles. It turns out that's like hardly 5% of me. There's very few people in this life that knows me and my personal life. And I'm sorry, guys, but you guys are not getting into my personal life. That's just a fact. What is your sexuality? Wow. People can't resist asking that. 4 years ago, I came out as bisexual. Enough said. Can you do Try Not to Laugh challenges again? I know you probably won't because of last time, but I like those videos and I wish for the Maracle to bring them back. First with the Maracle, I'm the Maracle now. I'm like the Rock. I wouldn't mind bringing back Try Not to Laugh challenges, but oh god, I've honestly thought of something. Maybe I'll bring back a Try Not to Laugh challenge. Maybe I'll do something. What do you like better, AEW or WWE? Oh my god. People are always asking me that question, but the answer remains the same. I prefer professional wrestling. I'm a fan of wrestling. I'm not stuck with like any company. I'm not a fan of just one company or the other. That's just not who I am. Why should one be resorted to just watching one company? If I'm watching WWE, who the hell says I can't watch AEW? If I watch AEW, who says I can't watch Impact, Ring of Honor, or pretty much anything? Final question. I know you've done your Sinfinity War and all that, but if you had the chance to collab for a full video with any wrestling YouTuber, either on your channel or theirs, who would it be and why? People have asked me, am I going to do a third Sinfinity War, or am I going to collab with other people in the future on whether it's their channels or mine? I've obviously, recently been collabing with PSN Cool PJ HQ. There's nothing in the plans right now, guys, but I do have a few ideas for Sinfinity War 3. As of right now, I'm just doing just fine entertaining you guys, whether it's a Sins video, a gaming video, or Behind the Fate, or now this, a Q&A. I've not done a lot of variety of different videos since 2016. Some people are not used to it, and that's okay, but I'm doing it simply because I love it. And I'd like to add variety to my channel. I like doing Sins videos, and they've been a lot more fun making ever since I just let go of the stress that I put on myself from the Bane series. Now that all that's over, I can just go back to being what I was in 2016, making Sins videos and doing a variety of other things that I enjoy doing. And I know that a lot of the other videos, they don't get much views, but that doesn't bug me because they're the stuff I like to look back on. Alright guys, that's it for the Q&A. This was fun. I enjoy doing this. It's been a while since I last done one of these. I want to say thank you guys very much for sending in the questions. If I do a future Q&A, I'll let you guys know in the community page, and that's where you can submit your questions for that one. In the meantime, always remember to stay safe, and do not forget to be optimistic, show your optimism, and think optimistically. I don't remember the rest of it anymore. I'm Christian Maracle, the God of Sins now. I'm the God of Sins. New name I came up with. Alright guys, always remember to think optimistically, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Last of Us.